I guess. In the world of K-pop, the spotlight is a coveted commodity. With millions of fans worldwide, the competition for attention can be fierce. But what happens when two members of the same group, BTS, find themselves locked in a battle for spotlight? Welcome to the weird and wonderful world of Jin and V, two BTS members who have been engaging in a series of bizarre and hilarious battles for attention. The battle begins. It all started on a typical day at the BTS dorm. Jin, the oldest member of the group, was busy practicing his vocals in the living room. V, the group's resident artistic genius, was lounging on the couch, scrolling through his phone. Suddenly, V looked up and caught Jin's eye. Without saying a word, the two members engaged in a fierce stare down, each trying to outlast the other. The battle had begun. The weird and wonderful tactics. As the days went by, Jin and V's battles for spotlight became increasingly weird and wonderful. They would engage in ridiculous competitions, like seeing who could wear the most outrageous outfit or who could eat the spiciest food. One day, Jin showed up to practice wearing a bright pink wig and a matching tutu. V retaliated by wearing a full-body animal onesie, complete with a furry tail and whiskers. Their fellow group members were baffled by the bizarre behavior, but Jin and V didn't care. They were too busy trying to outdo each other. The unseen consequences. As the battles for spotlight continued, the rest of the group began to feel the effects. Practice sessions were disrupted by Jin and V's antics, and their music videos were delayed due to the two members' constant bickering. But despite the chaos they were causing, Jin and V couldn't stop. They were too invested in their battle for spotlight. The turning point. One day, the group's leader, had had enough. He called a meeting with Jin and V, where he laid down the law. "Guys, I know you're both trying to stand out, but this is getting ridiculous," said, exasperated. "We're a team, not a bunch of individual stars. Can you please just focus on the music?" Jin and V looked at each other, both of them realizing that they had gone too far. They nodded in unison, and the battle for spotlight came to an end. The aftermath. In the end, Jin and V's battle for spotlight may have been weird and wonderful, but it also taught them a valuable lesson. They learned that being part of a team means putting the group's needs before your own desires. And as for the rest of the group, they were just relieved that the chaos had subsided. "We're just glad that Jin and V are back to normal," Jimin said, laughing. "We were starting to think that they had lost their minds."